Sit with you. I want to sit with you. Grabs her leg. I can't eat it. Grab
Just remember, Harper, when they start the ceremony, sit in the pocket. You're Logan, that goes for you too. Ceremony starts. I said first row. Wait, we're getting a picture, guys, of all of us. I'm not really great with teachers. That's okay. I don't wait. I guess we do half and half, right, guys? You make sure I see you. The sun is glaring. You might kind of be in it. Yeah, are you part of the family? You can get in ours too. All right, get in this one just in case. check, make sure at least in one, okay. You were there, so you can't see where the people are. I worked all my life. You went to work? I did. I was doing like I had to go get dinner. You guys are done now. Is that your last day? What are you doing, John? Your last day, right, John? Is that your last day?
My last name was Monday.
But he went into middle school. You still went in. Yeah. Your last day was
Their last day is third year. Tomorrow. They're not
I think you're all here.
Annie, where's she from?
Harvard. She was telling me that she's relaxing, she's got a day slack. No, she was too busy. She's watching Dick. Yeah. Dick, she was telling us a story about how she's going to relax and go and back. No, she's fine over there.
No, I said, no, my daddy. After that. Sound like a penny kid. I sound like
Yeah, come on, Harper, you come back to this house. She doesn't Harper, come on, you can go back to me. She's very, yeah, she's not happy.
Harper, we're having
Now she's happy.
Harper, we're having cake after this. Ice cream cake.
We are. Mom, I saw Vicky as I was driving here. Coming down the street. I saw Vicky driving down the street. I need the word, not about Michael saw
and gentlemen, my name is Matthew Smith, and I'm the Executive Board President here at Kinnelon High School. I'd now like to ask you all to please rise and remove your caps. And afterwards, remain standing for the national anthem. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Yeah. I was trying to decide.
You may now replace your hats and caps, and please be seated. Thank you.
Yep. All set.
Good afternoon, parents, teachers, family members, and to the class of 2021. My name is Gavin Frieda, and I've had the honor of representing my class for the last 6 years as class president. The story of this class is one of a kind. In many ways, our journey was special. Growing up, my family and friends have told me that I live in a bubble. I never denied this or tried to argue that they were wrong, because they were absolutely right. We live in a bubble. While living in a bubble sounds like this undeserved privilege, I believe it is time to change this misconception. Growing up in a close-knit community that thrives on success in our schools, our sports, and our students is nothing to be ashamed of. I feel our bubble has prepared us to be ready to move on to the next stage of our lives. Don't get me wrong, I can't wait to see what our future has in store for us, but departing the bubble without giving a proper goodbye is almost as bad as getting your junior year cut short. So, I believe some thank you notes are in order. My first letter, Dear Kinnelon, or what many consider to be the bubble, thank you for what you have taught me. You taught me that waking up at 7 a.m. every morning is not the end of the world. You taught me about the weather in New Jersey and how you have to dress for winter in the morning and for summer in the afternoon. You taught me that no matter how big or small, every assignment I put my name on should be my best work. You taught me that being in a small school is a great thing, and having that personal connection with everyone in my class only makes me a better person. We came into the school as a class with maybe not the best reputation, and now we leave a positive legacy. You taught us to never live up to others' expectations, but to live up to our own. You taught us to speak our mind, work hard, and be ready to succeed. So thank you, Kinnelon. My second letter. Dear Mom and Dad, I have some confessions to make. All those days that you came into my room and you found me still sleeping at 9:30 a.m., well, that's about an hour too late for late sign-in, and I just decided to sleep in. All those times that I said I did my homework before I played Xbox, I probably rushed to finish it the next morning. And when you come home and you ask if I walked the dog, no matter what my answer was, I probably didn't. Dad, How awesome is this turf field? We've been waiting for this our whole lives, and thanks to the anonymous donor, we get to enjoy it here together today. Mom, I'm sorry about this one, but one day I did in fact get G&A bagels for breakfast instead of going to Taste. Now that all this is off my chest, thank you, for real, for getting me to this point in my life and giving me all the tools I need to succeed. Thank you. Letter number 3. This one is a little bittersweet, but dear COVID. Though if I could do it all again, I would do it without you. You still taught us many valuable lessons. You taught us that social distancing only brings us closer. Your unwelcome arrival helped us understand that rough beginnings create sweet endings. Most importantly, we learned to live each and every day like the next day we could be separated from those we love. While I've always disliked endings, your end was a joyous sight. So thank you, I guess. Next, dear Google, Wikipedia, and copy and paste. You did good. And for that, I thank you. Last but not least, dear the class of 2021, we made it. We have had our issues and our hardships, but we all sit here together, united as one class. I remember freshman year when we were that quiet class who wouldn't really make any noise at sporting events because we were just too cool for school. But we definitely made up for that with our Junior Spirit Week win. We will forever be known as the class who went through the most, and I wouldn't choose any other kids to do it with. So thanks for the ride. While I had no clue what to expect from the real world, I am confident that myself and my fellow classmates are up for the challenge. These last 2 years have given us a taste of the harsh realities. In a span of a week, we went from living the normal teenage life to being locked away from our friends. No one ever comes into high school expecting to only get 2.5 years of the experience. And that is exactly what we got. But the other 1.5 wasn't all that bad. It brought out the best in us. So if these so-called bubbles do exist, we really do live in the best one. We stayed strong through the division, and we came out together in the end. And now we sit here together in unity to say that we are ready for whatever you throw at us. This sweet little bubble has taught us a lot. And when these 152 students leave this bubble, the world will become a stronger and better place. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Board of Education, Administration, faculty, family, friends, and the class of 2021. My name is Bridget Wong, and I'm incredibly honored to be standing before you all today as salutatorian. First, I would like to express my gratitude to those who have been a part of our support systems for all these years. To our teachers, faculty, and staff who worked so hard to create a welcoming environment and ensure the safety of our school, we thank you. To our parents, siblings, and family members who have been our biggest cheerleaders since day one, we thank you. And to my fellow classmates who have helped cultivate the amazing community we have here at KHS, I thank you. During our time spent among these four walls and among the countless math equations, historical dates, and science labs, we also learned many values that can't be defined by academic curriculums. Before we walk across this new turf field and become official graduates, I would like to share some of the values we take with us from Kinnelon High School. Value 1, multitasking and time management. We've become expert multitaskers when it comes to handling our academic, personal, and social responsibilities. I think we were the only class that can handwrite all of our history in Gov terms, write an essay, and complete worksheets of math problems, all while binge watching our favorite Netflix show or even scrolling through Instagram. I'm also impressed to say that our time management skills have become so refined that we've mastered the art of procrastinating assignments and submitting them to encores at exactly 11:59 p.m. We've perfected the act of avoiding late passes by driving to school and joining Zooms the second before the first bell rings at 7:30. Kinnelon High School has taught us how to take on multiple tasks and responsibilities as we step into college classrooms, work full-time jobs, or even serve in the military. Value 2, perseverance. We learned how to persevere through the most unprecedented times of our lives, the COVID-19 pandemic. I think I speak for all of us when I say that over this past year, we've encountered obstacles that we could have never imagined. As an entire class, we had so much stripped from us. The last half of our junior year, a traditional senior year, sports seasons, music concerts, and getting our driver's licenses on time. But Kinnelon High School has taught us that when unexpected barriers get in our way, we must stay optimistic and persevere. The water main break on decision day, the threat of rain during Spirit Week, or the possibility of not having our homecoming football game never stopped us from making those memories happen. Through the hardships and the losses, one thing has remained strong, which brings me to the last and most important value I've learned from KHS. Value 3, community. We learned how to unite as a student body and have accomplished some pretty amazing feats just by working together. We raised thousands of dollars in donations, food drives, and clothing drives for a myriad of local charities. We convinced administration to get rid of desk shields. We also convinced administration to allow Snapchat back on the Wi-Fi, but for only a couple of days though. We even defied the odds and won Spirit Week as juniors, which, knowing the reputation of our grade, is probably the most impressive of them all. Kinnelon High School has taught us that when we work together and collectively focus our minds to one goal, we can do anything. 4 years ago, we walked into Kinnelon High School unsure of the journey we were about to embark on. But 4 years later, having finished our journey, we are not the same people walking out. Looking at all of you today, I see 152 unique stories, dreams, hopes, and futures. Despite our differences, we all share the same memories, learn the same values, and have been a part of the same community in our little bubble in Kinnelon. I'm glad that I can call each and one of you not only a classmate, but also a friend. I'll leave you on this note. I believe that a simple smile can make a person's day one step closer to positivity. So give one less smile to the person next to you, because when we graduate and leave this bubble, we begin the next chapter of our lives. Remember our time here, and never forget all the amazing accomplishments we've achieved and memories we've made here at KHS. Now, it is time to take what we've learned at Kinnelon High School and apply these values into the future we will help create. We are multitaskers, we are perseverers, we are community members, and most importantly, we are the class of 2021. Thank you.
Good afternoon, parents, teachers, administrators, friends, and of course, fellow graduates. My name is Juliana Marston, and it is an honor to be speaking in front of all of you today as the class of 2021 valedictorian. Standing here is pretty surreal, though thankfully we aren't graduating over a Zoom screen. From being Spirit Week champions junior year to balancing school on top of a global pandemic, I am truly impressed with how far we all have come individually and as a grade. Over the past 4 years, I have watched our class grow into a collection of brilliant and compassionate young adults. You inspire me and everyone here to celebrate your accomplishments today. I know with preparing for prom last week and now graduation today that the end of the school year flew by for us. So please, take a moment to celebrate yourselves right now. Your successes, defeats, triumphs, and lessons learned. All of them are worth celebrating and will continue to help you grow. Though this may be the end of our time together as peers in high school, it is only the start of our futures. As we look toward tomorrow, I hope that you all can find your own sense of fulfillment. Maybe some of you will find that fulfillment means devoting yourself to a cause or idea. Or, perhaps, fulfillment will come as a result of seeking new adventures and knowledge. Whatever fulfillment looks like for you, it is my sincerest wish that you not only find it, but enjoy the journey that you take along the way. After all, as Eleanor Roosevelt once said, happiness itself is not a goal. It is a byproduct of a life well lived. And so, I implore all of you to explore the world out there waiting for us. Meet people that inspire you. Cherish the things that make you smile, no matter how small that they may be. And fall in love with the young adults that you are becoming every step of the way. Though I cannot say what awaits each of us, I can say that all of you are deserving of both happiness and fulfillment. So, Kinnelon High School, class of 2021, I wish you all the best of luck on your journeys. It has been an honor to consider you my peers over the last 4 years. I thank you for your time today, and of course, congratulations everybody.
Good times we gonna have. You don't need money, you got free pass. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. Maybe as fascinating as a slap bracelet. May you keep the chaos and the clutter off your desk. May you have unquestionable health and less stress. Having no possessions, no immeasurable wealth.
May you get a gold star on your next test. May your educated guesses always be correct. And may you win prizes shining like diamonds. May you really own it each moment to the next.
And may the best of yours always be the worst of yours tomorrow. Whoa. And may the road less be the road that you follow. Whoa. Well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we gonna have. You don't need money, you got free pass. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. Whoa, I want you to have it.
Oh, all you can imagine.
Oh, no matter what your path is, if you believe it, then anything can happen. Go, 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 raise your glasses. Go, 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 you can have it all. I toast you. Here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we gonna have. You don't need money, you got free pass. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all.
Good afternoon. My name is Ethan Burns, and as Class Vice President, I am pleased to present the Kinnelon High School community and Mr. Suda with a class gift to fund the purchase of a new drone to film and enjoy events with.
Thank you, Ethan, and the class of 2021. Good afternoon. My name is Gary Suda, and I have been the proud principal of Kinnelon High School over the past several years. This is Diane Giuseppe, members of the Board of Education, administration, faculty, staff, and of course, proud parents, guardians, and loved ones. This afternoon, we are thankful and fortunate to honor the Kinnelon class of 2021, one of the greatest classes ever to walk the halls of our exceptional high school. This afternoon will be their final time, the final time they will be together as a class on campus. To our seniors, over the past 4 years, you have left an imprint that has been ingrained in the rich history and personality of Kinnelon High School. Little did we know that March 13th, 2020 would change, challenge, and temporarily reshape our way of life at Kinnelon High School, in our communities and in our homes. Now, over a year later, we have conquered the majority of challenges together. To finally savor this moment as a class with family, faculty, and community on our brand new turf field is so very special, as if it was meant to be. Tonight is a celebration of your journey and success at Kinnelon High School. You exited the 8th grade at PRM and entered the high school 4 brief years ago. As a freshman with plenty of opportunities to choose from, you were staring at a black page before you. Many of you reaching for something in the distance, grabbing it today. You have grown and learned to live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. What was once unwritten now begins, as if you are coming out of your cage and you're doing just fine, swimming through lullabies, alibis, and looking on the Mr. Brightside. Following destiny, which is calling you with eager eyes. As the lyrics indicate, you are both unwritten and Mr. Brightside. It is poetic in a way, 2 defining class songs and 1 exceptional class. Over the course of 4 years, your educational path has been guided by an exceptional team of faculty, coaches, counselors, administrators, superintendent, and Board of Education. Additionally, your parents, friends, and vital members of the community work endlessly to provide you with every resource, support, and opportunity so that you may reach your full potential in every facet of your life. Graduates, you persevered like no other class before you, rising to meet every challenge, during which many would argue are the most demanding and critical years in high school, your junior and senior years during a global pandemic. I envision you 20 years from now explaining and describing to your children what PPE stands for, or how we wore disposable masks and distanced ourselves from family, friends, and loved ones. Your spirit, which helped you win Spirit Week in October of 2019 in your junior year, had a ripple effect that cascaded to your senior year. Our recent modified Spirit Week and junior and senior prom were events you earned and deserved. Academically, you successfully completed hybrid assignments, virtual projects, and authentic assessments,
navigated novel platforms. You pivoted, rescheduled PSAT, SAT, ACT, and AP exams. Your ability to adapt, combined with your support of our faculty, helped designate your class as one of the most kind, skilled, and service-driven classes in Kinnelon's history. So now, at this pivotal watershed moment, you must now venture outside the safe haven of Kinnelon. You will find that the education and life lessons you navigated will serve you well. We, the administration and faculty, are confident you will possess the endurance, fortitude, and perseverance to be successful. Your approach that working hard defeats talent when talent doesn't work hard will carry you far. Graduates, I am so very proud of you. It is my humble honor to be your principal, and I thank you for allowing me to serve you. In closing, please remember that Kinnelon High School will always be your home, and you are always welcome to our beautiful 30 acres and now this turf. I will miss you. Kinnelon will miss you. I wish each and every one of you all the happiness, good health, and good fortune life has to offer. Congratulations, class of 2021. And now, will the class of 2021 please stand? Today, Wednesday, June 23rd, 2021, as principal of Kinnelon High School, I am certifying that the students of the class of 2021 have met all the requirements of the state of New Jersey for graduation. Ms. Diane DiGiuseppe, Superintendent of Kinnelon School District, I am proud to present to you the graduating class of 2021. You may please be seated.
Thank you, Mr. Suda. I very happily accept the class of 2021. Good afternoon. On this beautiful day, on this beautiful field, welcome to the graduates, faculty, parents, families, and guests. In preparing to make some remarks today, after this year of all years, I stumbled upon a quote by Ruby Bridges, who I unfortunately didn't even know who she was. But she was the little girl who attended school during a very difficult time as well. And the quote is very different, and it struck me. Opportunity comes packaged in many boxes, and it often shows up with no return address. The sender is history, and she does not accept returns. Once the package is opened, you accept the gift, and you embrace the demands attached to it. And I'm sure you're asking yourself, how is this year considered a gift? It has been anything but. You're right, it doesn't feel like a gift, but it has shown you resilience, grit, and sheer strength that you may not have discovered otherwise. It may have allowed you to understand things about yourself previously unknown. You may be closer to family after spending more time with them than you may have in a normal year. You may have realized how much a friend means to you. You may have found a talent or a hobby otherwise undiscovered. Whatever it is, we are changed by the many events of the past 16 months. In January, at the age of 22, just a few years older than you are today, Youth Poet Laureate Amanda Gorman stood on the inaugural platform and challenged all of us to leave behind a country better than the one we've been left with. So that's the work ahead of you, and that's the question before you. How will you make our world better? Many of you will go on to colleges and universities, and some of you will go on to serve in our military and defend our country. Some will join the workforce. We become engineers, economists, accountants and mechanics, artists, electricians, doctors, nurses, plumbers, lawyers, and judges, app and game designers, research scientists, social workers, and hopefully some of you will become educators and know the incredible feeling of pride stand at a commencement ceremony as you celebrate the accomplishments of your students. But no matter where you land, you all have the ability to become leaders, and you will lead this great nation. Congratulations, class of 2021, and may the force be with you.
It is my honor to begin the roll call of graduates. Valedictorian and Executive Board Public Relations Ambassador, Juliana Marston. Salutatorian and Executive Board Vice President, Bridget Wong. And our 2021 Senior Class Officers, President, Gavin Frieda. Vice President, Ethan Burt. Secretary, Raquel Ospina. Treasurer, Carolina Link. Historian, Rachel Delaney.
And now for our Student Council Executive Board Officers. Executive Board President, Matthew Smith. Executive Board Secretary, Emma Schmidt.
Yes, Schmitty.
And now the rest of the senior class. Please stand. Nicole Senzenbaugh. Joseph Franco. Casini Shivaram. Akram J. Amer. Reem Almosfed. Daniel Hong. Natasha Buscardin. Colin Sheldrick.
Let's go! Yes, sir! You tell him, let's go!
Sage Drugi.
Yeah, Kyle, that's my boy.
Aiden Anello. Samantha Marston. David Delaney. Juliana Pasinic. Alexander Henderson. Autumn Fortunato. Jake D'Angelo. Kiara Lucas. Emmanuel Savino. Soraya Mesme. Alexander Talbot. Ellis Nunez. Jeffrey Krippner. Kelly Dunn. Oliver Vasquez. Emma McManus. Julian Adelong. Grace Frawley. Jason O'Neill. Skylar Savino. William Castell. Julia Hackney. Dakota D'Onofrio. Maya Vaitobis. Peter DiNicola. Alexandra Hines. Cameron Faison. Sophia Karina Vitali. Jason Meenan. Zainab Kabir. Jacob Prescott. Eva Kessel. Nicholas Joya. Savannah Audrey. Daniel Gomez. Francesca Mollet. John Ramirez. Gabriella Elegan. Maxwell Baroud. Ava Ackerman. Gavin Hurtado.
Isabella Aliota.
Lucas Julin.
Madeline Ambrose.
Justin Lamb.
Ava Breiterman.
Joseph Lazazera.
Vivian Bookman.
Brett Lewis.
Emily Stitzel.
Mitchell Moriello.
Grace Demblaker.
Ryan Oldfield.
Leanna King.
Nicholas Rosala.
Sydney Bryce Horvath.
Adrian Stresseville.
Lauren Lee.
Thomas Terabocchio.
Madison Gear.
Ryan Criswick.
Haley Ann Mathis.
Zachary Van Zyl.
Kayla Tarani.
John Watson.
Christina Matinelli.
Evan Stewart.
Jessica Locke.
Brandon Smith.
Katarina O'Neill.
Michael Parisi.
Sarah Bell Hardy.
Cashin Davis.
Maya Isabella Avila.
John McGowan.
Julia Oritskaya.
Colin Wood.
Corinne Stack.
Timothy Donahue.
Sophia Soriano.
Daniel Yu.
Aaron Pelliconi.
Constantino Di Taranto.
Sedlacek.
Sarah Armstrong. Christian Less. Catherine McSpiritbrush. Daniel Chioffi. Emily Mazurkowitz. Matthew Eade. Abigail Sirenides. Devin Diamante. Madison Caper. Matthew Gear. Corinne Simeone. Jason Millis. Olivia Walega. Andrew Knoll. Renee Ritaco. Nicholas Bubuli. Zenobia Asanuden. Jared Ginsberg. Camille Fallow. Kiefer Kowalczyk. Victoria Carlson. Owen Kruger. Christina Cooper. Riley Sharkey. Callie Downey. Alexander Stagg. Catherine Rose Tracy. Alexander Verkijk. Madeline Joya. Vlad Vita. Jennifer Jacko. William Donaldson. Taylor Wittig. Matthew Malata. Jillian Lockwood. Charles. Natalie Rennie. Michael Jacobus. Zoe Smith. Floyd McDonald. Sophia Stack. Caroline Ty. Abiha Zaidi. Alicia Marut. Nicole Navarro.
Please stand and join us for the singing of our alma mater. Words are located on the back of the program and within the student informal card. As dictated by tradition, I ask the class of 2021 to move your tassel from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present the Kinnelon High School class of 2021! For all seniors and families, feel free to come onto the turf and take pictures. Feel free to come onto the turf and take pictures. Thank you.
Well, we only had like 4-lane track, 5-lane track. Track lane 6 or 8. So they were going to run every time.
You're invited onto the field to take pictures and enjoy your turf. Thank you.